once again, remind the people, yes, Scorpios love revenge. Big, small, anything in between. And people are just so
more
funny
than anything.
because they try to convince everyone, oh, the best revenge is success. Like, no. The best revenge is revenge and then also success. I want it all. Yeah. I want it all, baby.
But can I get revenge
to
first?
yourself that it doesn't feel good when you get revenge. Like, people are so funny. Can we actually be a little toxic for once?
I feel like we're being toxic.
95% of the time we're not toxic. Yeah. But I get to have that 5% of being toxic. Revenge feels good. I'm not saying go out there and hurt people. Don't do that.
No.
But, like, be funny with it. Like, I think the best revenge is actually clowning on people.
Yeah.
And, like, having everyone laugh with you at them.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi, all.
I'm tired of digging.
Are y'all tired? We are tired. I'm tired.
The universe. That's too damn bad.
Literally.
No,
they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't.
The universe does not give a fuck that we're tired. They're pushing us through to a new
It's like the universe gives a
chapter.
fuck, but who really doesn't give a fuck is capitalism. You know what I mean? The universe is like, I know, honey, and like, I can't wait for you to know that you deserve so much better.
Yeah.
And you do everything that you can to align with that energy. And capitalism is like, I don't give a fuck. You better keep on working. Get your ass up and work. That's capitalism, honestly.
No, it's true. It's true.
You know, because what is guilt? What would have been guilt if we didn't live in a capitalistic society? Like, if we just, like, did things on our own time and, like, truly lived intuitively when it comes to time management rather than doing things because we have to do it and because we are running by a schedule, you know? And our self-worth is so dependent on our schedule. Wow. And whether we get everything done. Like, how would that feel?
Wow. You know, I never really thought about guilt stemming from capitalism. But, I mean, you can blame everything on capitalism.
That's
but, like,
what we say. Yeah, you can. Anything.
Wow. I never thought about it in that sense. But you're so right. You're so right.
I can't remember the last time I was wrong. I'm just kidding. The Taurus Scorpio is whiny.
Right. I was going to say, too, you know, capitalism definitely has us fucked up during the eclipse and everything. And I feel like, you know, for the people who are, like, more spiritually aware and are trying to be as grounded as they can, but also flexible at the same time during this time, they're being rewarded. But I also feel like, you know, the universe will slap people in the face who are trying to go against them in this time as well.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it is capitalism, but also I feel like the universe will punish you a little bit too.
It's kind of just like a make it or break it type of scenario. Because if you think about it, like, the pandemic happened, right? Like, we all were forced to live a slower paced life. And like, now's the time. And, you know, agree with me here. Comment down below. Notice how I said... I didn't say disagree with me. I want you to agree with me. Comment down below.
Only agreeing.
That, like, now we're kind of forced to feel normal again. In some weird way, the energy as of, like, I want to say February, March is very much like we're out of the pandemic. I'm putting in quotation marks for audio listeners. And everything's normal. So, like, get your ass up and work. You know what I mean? No, and it's like, wait a minute. Let's back it up. Okay, I was told after the pandemic, because I'm so spiritually aware now, that, like, I don't have to work like that. Like, I have to work, like, smarter, not harder. Yeah. But it's feeling very much like, go to every event, be available for everyone, show up to work, like, do it. We're back. We're back to the way it was in 2019. And I just don't know how I genuinely feel about that. My spirit is like,
Spirit says no. Spirit says no.
And my, you know, again, the capitalism in me, because a part of capitalism lives within me.
Of course.
And that's called
and
guilt.
all of us. Yes.
Is like, come on then. You know what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep running around like a chicken with your head up.
You being lazy. Go do it. Exactly. Get up and work.
It's as soon as Kim said. But truly, that's what it feels like.
No, it really does. The energy has not been...
it is not sitting right with me.
No, and it hasn't been... I'm going to be honest. It hasn't been kind. It hasn't been gracious to me.
I'm going to be honest. It hasn't been hitting.
It hasn't been hitting
at all. Has not been hitting.
You know, it's so funny. I feel like, you know...
Are y'all tired?
I feel like everybody's tired. I feel like everybody's tired.
And if you're not, you're lying. Sit down.
Everybody's sad.
If you're an extrovert who's always running around, like, you don't even give yourself a chance to tell yourself you're tired. You're just going to the next thing.
I know
Sit
you're
your
lying
ass down and ask, are you tired?
Right. As an extrovert, I know you're lying. I know you're tired.
I'm going to give you 3 seconds to think about that. Silent. Because I know you guys don't even have 3 seconds of silence every day. So, 1. You're tired.
Yes. I know you are. You just felt
They're
uncomfortable with that 3
how
seconds.
dare you tell me how I fucking feel?
Right.
I feel great.
You're gaslighting me.
Oh, shut up.
I can't. Okay, but honestly, this energy is so triggering. I'm not gonna lie. I could see somebody saying something like that, or also me saying something like that about in some other type of capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so easily triggered right now. Like, I'm so baby sensy. It's not even funny.
Oh my God.
It's not even funny.
No, truly. I mean, when you're tired, I feel like you're more irritable.
Yeah. Just like a baby. Babies want, you know what I mean?
I know.
They need their rest,
and it's
so they're
kind
gonna
of like
fuss.
it's just I don't know.
Fussy.
It's extra weird to have eclipse, an eclipse season in Taurus season, because again, Taurus season is a time for self-care, groundedness, and like it's just not that. So and I know we talked about this in other episodes too, but we're just gonna dive a little deeper because we're in it now.
Because it's in it.
We were preparing, but now we're in it. So like, how's everyone feeling when we're in it?
And I feel like I know everybody's feeling it because I've been seeing it on the Twitter spheres. I've been seeing it on the Instagram.
Yeah, shit's wild right now.
People are feeling the energy. Shit is going wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Mercury retrograde starting, and it's going to be in its home sign of Gemini. Like, that is wild to me.
I also feel like whenever it's in the shadow period, it's low-key worse.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
Which is now.
Yeah, I feel like it is too. Because my natal Mercury is in retrograde, so I don't feel Mercury retrograde as bad as everyone else because I was born under one. Mm-hmm. But I definitely, like, see the chaos,
Yeah.
But I'm always double checking my shit because I was born under retrograde energy. So, I'm always a little hyper aware of how I communicate. And, I always show up earlier. Like, that's just like a part of my personality. But that doesn't mean I still don't feel what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel like retrogrades are extra hard for me as a Sagittarius who likes to move very quickly all the time and doesn't necessarily always cross her T's and I's, and it just works out for me in the end. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Normally it's like, okay.
Yeah, but then it's like Mercury.
But then it's Mercury retrograde, and then it's like, oh no.
Yeah. And Sag Mercury's in detriment. You know
it
what
is,
I mean?
so it's
it's not
extra.
the best energy for Mercury either.
At all. So I feel like retrogrades are extra
and it's opposing
chaotic.
your Mercury.
Yeah, it's extra chaotic.
It's opposing yours this time.
Yeah. Oh God. Should I be getting a phone right now? I'm concerned.
I'm just scared if you don't. Y'all, her phone went from 30% to 1. If you don't, like, in a matter of minutes.
In a span of 10 minutes.
I'm looking at her like...
Things, I feel like, through the last, year and a half have been, falling off, functionality of it, and I've been telling you. And every time she's been like,
you even have to,
get a new phone. And... Yes, I do need to get a new phone. But for whatever reason, I'm just like, it's still working.
She's holding to that shit for dear life.
Right. Which is normally not me. I feel like my side real fixed energy is coming in real heavy for whatever reason. I'm just like, holding on. Because there's really no reason for it. Because it's not working anymore. The charge literally went from 30 to 2% in 10 minutes.
Yeah, which is odd.
Very odd.
Yeah. It's given your CIA agent is using your phone behind your back.
Right. It's giving it's reading my actual energy bar and it's draining very quickly.
It's
and I'm
you're
like,
a lot,
whoa.
and I needed to use a lot of my energy to even just be around you. You're kind of draining.
And I'm like,
that's
whoa.
what your phone is telling you. Your
right,
phone's
I'm
you're draining me.
Whoa, bitch. Whoa, bitch.
Your phone's you're gaslighting me
right
now.
She's like, you're killing me. You're actually killing me.
Not even. Maybe your phone is saying, fuck me. I'm trash. You should just throw me away.
It is.
And not get a new one and go live on a farm. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
With me.
I'm with
Let's
that.
go.
Oh my gosh.
I talk about this
many reasons
at least
to live on a farm.
10 times a year. I'm I just want to throw my phone away and go live on a farm. Truly.
And we love animals.
I just love it so much. I mean, I grew up
Yeah.
On my grandparents' farm, basically. So that shit was perfect.
Right. Farmers in my family, too. I feel like we would just be right at home there. And there's many reasons to go live on a farm away from this place, but we ain't gonna get into it yet.
No.
Should we talk about Drake and his silliness?
Yeah, I think before we
get
head
into
to like that
what is
crazy shit,
the elephant in the room, but we won't talk about it just yet.
Let's talk about Drake.
Let's talk about some funny shit.
Oh my god. Okay, so if you guys live under a rock,
Drake was trolling people.
Yeah, Drake loves to troll people. Like every time he's been on SNL, he's been absolutely amazing. And every time I watch interview with SNL people, they're like, name some of your favorite guests that you guys have had, and they always say Drake. Like he's always apparently like the best time, and even just looking at him, like
I mean, look at Drake's skits
they're
on SNL.
iconic.
They're so funny.
They're
How many celebrities actually are willing to laugh at themselves?
He also
in the way
doesn't
that
take
Drake
himself too
does?
seriously.
He doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
Just go on his Instagram and look at his captions of his photos. Like he's just
so
joking the whole time.
Okay to laugh at himself.
But you know, at the end of the day, Drake got haters. A lot of haters.
Yeah.
A lot of men that are haters. He doesn't have a lot of female haters.
No.
And the men hate.
The ladies love him.
Ladies love a man. They start going in on him. Like men hate it.
Just like they sometimes be going in on
Like,
a woman.
It's just absolutely
You know
wild.
what?
Yeah, they're like, oh, so you're the type of dude that fucking females like? Oh, you a female too?
Right, you a bitch too. No.
Also, I hate when people use female to describe a woman. I just have to say that.
Despise it.
Please
we
stop.
were being nasty in the sense of like describing it in that way.
I was doing it for
we were
a
intimidating.
purpose.
Exactly.
That's not what. I was imitating. I was imitating.
Imitating.
Y'all know what just happened.
Yes. Okay.
So it started off with Drake saying this. He captioned a photo saying, imagine your son makes the league and he's, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Okay, whatever. I'm just not even going to say that. Too many words so many names I don't know how to pronounce, and I'm not even going to try. Anyway, Drake captioned, he was talking about basketball, captioned a photo, and this dude replied, and he said, your son probably play with ghostwriters. You know, he's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
So then Drake says, I just followed your girl because she's prob miserable and needs some excitement in her life. And he actually did follow her.
Yeah, he did.
And this dude that was talking shit to Drake reposted it and said, oh, nah, fool really DM my wife. I'm crying face emoji laughing. And the DM Drake sent, he slid in the DMs and he said, I'm here for you, ma. Not a supportive Scorpion king.
I feel like, Drake, what that mean?
No, like, actually.
Okay.
And he wasn't playing. And
Right.
I love that. I think it's 100%.
Hilarious. And
This is toxic shit I like.
No, this is so toxic because
This is my toxic king. Don't forget.
Everyone be real. Every woman, let's be real. Even if you don't fuck with Drake.
Shut the fuck up. Even if you don't
first of all,
fuck with Drake,
everybody
you
fucks
fuck
with
with
Drake.
Drake.
Because when Drake
No,
slides
people are
in
gonna
your
be-
DM,
Actually,
when Drake,
no, mine
this
takes
is
Drake.
my point though. Because when Drake slides into your DM, you're like, oh,
You're like, what the fuck is Drake doing here?
Drake.
Drake, what are you doing here?
Drake.
What are you doing this side of town?
Stop. Like, I don't care if you're in a happy marriage, have hella babies. He fuck you right every night. When Drake slides into your fucking DMs, you're gonna be like, huh?
You're gonna clench your butthole
You
and you're gonna
question
think,
it.
what the fuck just happened?
You're like, could I have Drake? Drake?
Could I have Drake? Is it me and am I gonna be a stepmom? You have to let me know.
Is Drake gonna be your new stepdaddy, baby?
No, exactly. So either way, points were made.
Points were made. He
and
was hysterical.
I just truly just have to.
I loved it.
Once again, remind the people, yes, Scorpios love revenge. Big, small, anything in between. And people are just so
More
funny
than anything.
because they try to convince everyone, oh, the best revenge is success. Like,
No.
The best revenge is revenge and then also success. I want it all.
Yeah.
I want it all, baby.
But can
so
I get
stop lying
revenge
to yourself
first?
that it doesn't feel fucking good when you get revenge. Like, people are so
Right.
funny. Can we actually be a little toxic for once?
I feel like we're being toxic. I'm all for it.
95% of the time, we're not toxic. Yeah. But I get to have that 5% of being toxic. Revenge feels good. I'm not saying go out there and hurt people. Fucking don't do that.
No.
But, like, be funny with it. Like, I think the best revenge is actually clowning on people.
Yeah.
And, like, having everyone laugh with you at them.
Yeah, and can I be real? I want my revenge first and then my success. That's how, the way I want it. I can't speak for other people.
I look at any combination, any time of the day.
It.
Give it to me, baby. Nice.
Anyway. Thirsty for that revenge.
No, truly. Truly. And I think there's this misconception also about like celebs or people in high status and like, oh, you shouldn't act like that. And like, oh, you shouldn't have clapped back. Like, blah, 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 blah. People are people. And if they want to respond to anyone, whether it is a fellow celebrity, coworker, whatever it may be, like whoever it is, if you feel the need to clap back at someone because you feel inclined to do so, you get to do that.
Oh,
but I think it's really funny that people on the internet can say whatever the fuck they want to say to people, normal people or like people of high status, whatever. And if anyone responds to them, it's like, oh, you're immature. Oh, how dare you? Like, you started it. So I'm for sure going to finish it.
No, truly.
You know what I mean?
When
I just think it's so funny. They're like, oh my God, you're so fucked up. Now I'm getting all these people coming at me. No. You're the one that decided to talk shit.
Right. Because I hate to put it like as a Joe Schmo, but like any Joe Schmo, Scorpio, Taurus would be upset when you're talking about their family, which is what happened, and then they're going to seek revenge. Because that's what was happening.
Well, that was happening, but I'm also going to add Drake's Cancer moon.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about family. It's Cancer placements.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Scorpio, too. Like, water signs, we sensitive and don't fuck with the people we love. But, yeah, Cancer moon was like, oh, hell no.
You ain't going to talk about my son.
Not my son. You're not even going to start now.
You're right.
I think that was absolutely perfect.
You right.
I love seeing Scorpios pop off. Like it, and truly, Scorpios and Tauruses. Because we were just watching Real Housewives of New Jersey. And like when Teresa, like, don't get me wrong, she can be toxic as fuck. But when she starts going off and she has no filter and she's like, you stupid fucking bitch, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I called you a bitch. What's up, bitch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, normally people are like, oh my God, control yourself. But when, a Scorpio and Taurus starts going off, like, truly, we don't give a fuck how we're coming off. These are all my raw feelings. Yeah. And you are hearing them.
You guys are.
I don't have to act any kind of way. I don't have to censor myself. I'm going to say it with my whole entire chest.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Y'all are really, really scary in that sense. And it was funny because I feel like in the New Jersey Housewives reunion, there was a question that was asked of Dolores and Teresa, of like, who wouldn't you want to see in the dark alley, right? And everyone picked Dolores. But we talked about, and Dolores is the Capricorn who, yes, is very intimidating.
So
Capricorns
scary.
are super intimidating. You don't want to see them in a dark alley either.
Yeah.
But I would be very, very frightened if a Taurus had a bone to pick with me and I saw him in a dark alley because they would fuck you.
People forget that Taurus has all this repressed anger and their symbol is the bull. Yeah. When you show the bull that red flag and they're about to run up to you.
They're coming after your ass.
Yeah, and they're not going to get you. Stop. They're not going to stop.
Yeah.
Yes, Venus, but when Venus is displeased, Venus does some very scary things.
Yes.
So people need to understand that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking with my happiness, I'm gonna come for you. The fuck?
Get wild.
And that's how it truly is. Even, Scorpio and Taurus. You come for the thing that makes me happy. I'm going to eliminate you.
Right. But you're right, too. Cancer is added in that.
Trifecta.
Trifecta of a scary trio.
Don't come for my family.
It is that. Don't come for my family. Don't come for my family. Because they will end you.
It will get ugly.
It's scary. Really, really scary out here.
We could have been cool. But now we're enemies.
Like, literally, don't even utter a family member's name of theirs.
Yeah, no,
because it's just like, you're fucking with fire. And I don't think, none of them are fire signs.
But that's the thing I want people to understand about Scorpio and Taurus especially is that you're either family or you're my enemy or you're not relevant.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that is,
you know what I mean?
Three dividends. Yes.
We love and we hate. And if we're not thinking about you, we're not thinking about you.
Yeah.
But if I'm hating you, give me a reason. It's coming from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if I love you, I love you. I accept all of you. You are family.
Yes. And all of it is deep-setted, deep-rooted.
We cannot differentiate.
No.
Which is also very hard. there's a fine line between love and hate.
Yeah.
And that's where that passion comes from. You don't react that way towards people you didn't love in the past.
This is true. It's true. Should we tell the people that we're taking another shot before we do the things?
Yeah.
Because I feel like they should know.
Okay, so you guys, we just want to let you guys know that, we're about to talk about everything that's happening in this country in terms of women's rights and just like the bullshit that we've all been dealing with. You know? But especially us women. So I even want to preface this we're going to talk about women's rights. So if you are a male viewer and you log off at this point, honestly, you probably aren't the right audience that we even want for any of our videos. Yeah. I have to say that.
Can I go ahead and just say fuck off?
No, you can say fuck off.
Can I say fuck off?
Because truly, mostly, I do hope that if you are a man, you are continuing to watch. Because that just solidifies that, you're one of these men that actually values and respects and loves women. You know what I mean? So, if you aren't, you probably are not the type of audience that we're going for. Yeah. You know?
At all.
Or even if you are a woman who, let's just put that out there too. I don't want to hear your opinion also doesn't agree with these viewpoints, which is odd because we're talking about your rights as a woman. So if you also are someone who is logging off because you don't want it to get too political, again, we probably don't want you here for any of the other videos. Yeah. Because this is just who we are, and this is how we're always going to express ourselves. Yes, we love astrology, spirituality. You hear us talk about fucking capitalism and the patriarchy. Of course, we're going to also talk about
all about women empowerment.
Exactly. As well. So if you, for some reason, feel uncomfortable with that, I'm sorry.
You should leave now because it's going to get really real.
I just know for a fact a majority of you guys know what's up and has been known what's up. So let's have a real ass conversation. Let's have a powerful conversation. Yes. Thank you for being here again. We're going to take a shot.
And then we're going to get into it. Okay. Guys, we're uncomfortable because we have to have a very serious conversation.
Who's uncomfortable? I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable. She said, who? You? Me. I'm uncomfortable.
I know how to feel. Got some gaslighting. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
All right, let's get into it.
So, our rights are trying to be, taken away or whatever.
They literally woke up and said, fuck women and fuck women's rights.
Right. Okay, but
it's 2022. Let's actually talk about that.
Right. No.
We're barely trying to lower the wage gap. You know what I mean? Make that shit go away, truly. Right. But now we're getting to a point where they're trying to take away our rights when it comes to our bodies. Right. Which is very, very scary.
Right. No, I feel like we are...
It's getting real Handmaid's Tale-y out here.
And I don't like it. I feel like we're severely regressing. And the weird thing about it is I'm pretty sure the majority of women and men don't want this. I really strongly, not even kind of, I really strongly feel that way, that majority of people don't want this. So the way that this is being pushed upon people is absolutely flabbergasting and extremely upsetting. And I'm gonna have to laugh because literally I'm uncomfortable and I'm so upset. I literally don't really know how else to process it. And I feel obviously as Californians, we're gonna be okay. But I'm very stressed out for the women who live in other states. You know what I mean? People who are born in these states. You don't get to decide where you're born or where you live, right? Yeah. I mean, yes, to a certain extent where you live. But, if you've been living there for a while, you have families there, let's be realistic. Women aren't going to be willing to uproot everything that they have. Right? This is very...
and then that's the problem that people don't understand is that, yes, you are banning safe abortions. Abortions are still going to continue to happen. Mm-hmm. They're just not going to be safe, and they're going to put the lives of many women at risk. It's very, very scary stuff, and it's even wild to think that, not everyone thinks this way, but literally in San Francisco, one of the most liberal... cities in America. I don't know if you guys saw this in the storylines, but literally my job was 3 blocks away. Literally 3 blocks away. I saw it. Literally, this dude was climbing the Salesforce Tower, which is the biggest
The largest building on the West Coast.
The biggest, tallest building on the West Coast in San Francisco for sure. He climbed that whole thing. So we didn't know who he was or why he was doing it. We didn't know if he had a death wish. We were literally all so concerned.
Everyone was very worried.
To find out that he actually was doing it because he is anti-abortion.
Right.
Abortion rights. And he was doing it to basically put his ideal system out there to promote.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know, but he had a website. He has a website for anti-abortion laws.
That's disgusting.
So he actually, what he did worked, because I noticed working downtown,
I know
a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people found out who he was. So literally what he did worked. He climbed that shit. He was on the news and he was anti-abortions. And like, I just thought that was so weird that would happen in San Francisco, one of the most liberal cities in the world. I'm not saying that like
that's why too though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel like that's why this person did it.
It was a statement.
It was a statement. I mean, I don't actually know, but I would say with like 70% certainty that this was not a San Francisco native. And I could be wrong.
Actually, he is, because from what I heard, someone,
God.
Someone, went to high school with him, and he just does this all the time everywhere. Yeah.
My God.
Is what I heard.
And also, that wasn't even right of me to say, because I should be real with myself in the sense that, yes, the Bay Area likes to put on this very progressive front, but then there are laws that are put into place that aren't very progressive, and there are people who aren't very progressive.
I was going to say, I agree with that, but also a lot of people, we have to be understanding of the fact that a lot of people move for jobs. Just because something, especially to the Silicon Valley, people from all over the country move to the Silicon Valley because there's a lot of tech jobs here. So there's a lot of people from all over the country here that don't necessarily agree with the way that the city, with the policies of the city or the exactly the values
we hold
absolutely.
Dear
So
to our heart.
Truly believe that like we are actually now this country, a lot of people are moving to others. Like that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You know, the workforce is ever evolving depending on different industries that are at the forefront of the economy.
Yes.
You know?
Well, okay. And I find this very interesting specific to us as San Francisco natives. A lot of people left the Bay Area. You know what I mean? As we know, like rent was getting crazy out of like place, you know what I mean? Nobody could buy a house, even if you had a good job. Like you couldn't do shit in San Francisco. It was really, really
It became
bad.
one of the most expensive cities in the world.
It was. It was worse than New York. Like it was really, really, really volatile here.
Yeah.
For a while, right?
I mean, it still is.
It still is. But like it's very interesting the fact that like so many people left who I think maybe learned some, like, I would like to think learned some San Francisco ideals and I hate to say it like this, but like, yes, respecting of women, values of women. And I don't even necessarily say that that's what you learned in San Francisco, but I hope that that's what everybody learns. So what I'm getting to is all the people who fleeted out of the Bay Area, are they going to come fleeting back when they went to these states that have low taxes? They thought they were going to be so much better, have all these rights, and now they're gone. Yeah. Because let's be real, we're seeing all these states pop up. If what was leaked,
supposedly going to happen.
It hasn't been official yet.
So can we explain it to people that maybe don't necessarily understand it?
Yes. So right now, documents were
released. Yeah, leaked.
Because this isn't official yet. It is not set in stone that Roe versus Wade has been overturned. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
But official documents were leaked that people in the Supreme Court
want to overturn
it. Yeah.
So to me, I also want to say this is a very interesting time. Like for women, for men who care about this, we can uprise. You know what I mean? I hope that there's something that we can do as a people to like, I truly feel in my heart.
Power.
Like, we have so much power
honestly,
as a people.
I have to be honest, Gen Z, if we have any Gen Z viewers,
yes,
you guys are going to be of great help during any of these movements. There's a lot of you guys, and I do think Gen Z, I see the fight in them. I see the way they say fuck you to capitalism. They leave a job as soon as it turns toxic. Like, I actually love this about you guys. You don't let these boomers scare you into doing anything you don't want to do. And I hope that energy continues with every movement we have, because there's going to be a lot of movements. If you are a part of Gen Z and you have that fight in you, which I feel like a lot of you guys do, if you are a little bit confused about what's happening, I encourage you to do your research. And maybe not even Gen Z, other people from other generations who have never boomers. Felt, I'm not into the politics, but you do feel a little bit interested now because you see how crazy it's getting. I encourage you. You guys, we have the privilege of having the internet. Like, I really want everyone to understand that. It was not... Like, the same shit wasn't available to our parents and our grandparents. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they had to do that extra work to figure out what happened, why it happened, how it happened. Right. We have that at our fingertips. You know what I mean? So obviously check your sources too. But, like, you have that privilege of really understanding what's going on in the world, in your community, in your country, and seeing where you fall. I just want to briefly say this because this is... this is something that I feel like is important to talk about for me as an immigrant, is that me and my family, like, and obviously it's kind of scary for me to talk about this on the internet, but I'm still doing it because one of the promises that me and Maya made each other is that no matter what happens on our platform, we're going to be honest and raw about how we feel, even if we get censored. We are going to talk about who we are, how we feel, no matter what. Even if it's not on brand for all of these other institutions, I obviously immigrated from Iran, and, like, my family immigrated from Iran so we can move to a country that values women, where I can have an education, where I can have my freedom, and I can actually build the life of my dreams. You know what I mean? Where I can actually feel safe enough to be who I am without fear. So to be here and for this to be happening, it feels like a slap in the face. Like, it feels like a slap in the face for everyone. I understand that, but, like, especially because I feel like I literally moved here from a country that didn't give me any rights. You know what I mean? Like, my family went through the trauma of immigration to be in a place where we can have better opportunities, especially as women. So to feel that slipping through my fingers again,
oh my God,
it feels like a big fuck you.
I cannot even imagine seeking refugee in a country
and
thinking I have some type of rights, and the same fucking thing happened to me. I cannot.
It feels like I'm living in Groundhog's Day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like the same shit is happening again. And it's almost comical because no matter what, I am going to fight for my freedom as a woman, and I'm always going to fight for the freedom of fellow women. Because that's just me. I have fight in me. I don't care who I'm up against. I don't care how big you are. I don't care if it's just me versus all of you. Like, I am going to fight. Yes. So that's fine. But it still hurts. And 100%. I feel like as soon as I try to find a safe haven, and I know other people feel that way too, and even people who aren't immigrants, as women, as soon as we try to feel grounded,
I feel this way as a black woman.
Gets pulled from us. Yes. From under us. So it's really, it sucks.
It fucking sucks 1,000%. And I 100% like hear you and feel you. Not in the sense as I'm not a refugee or an immigrant, but I am a black woman who has had her rights taken from her. And again, it's in real no way comparison, but I feel what you feel. And I feel like a lot of women feel this way right now. And I just want any woman, any man who feels the way we feel.
Yeah.
And if you see like a protest going on this weekend, please fucking go to it. Please write your governors or whoever. Like, I know it sounds weird, but it's not. Like, this stuff matters.
I want you guys to understand that this is you guys, this is our
Please.
city, country, world. universe,
Yes.
like, this is yours
This
as
is
much
us.
as it is the next person's. And I guess it also comes down to value. I want you guys to understand your value. I don't care how much you compare yourself to someone else who has more money than you or who has more political power over you, whatever it may be. Your life is important. So if you feel some type of way and if you feel like you are being wronged, you deserve to stand up for yourself. You deserve to stand up for your country, your world, whatever, your family, your people, your gender. You know what I mean? You deserve to stand up to all of that. Because at the end of the day, no one deserves to have more freedom than anyone else. We all deserve to have the same level of respect, freedom, and everything else in between.
Yes. And I also just want to say, like, don't you think, if you're not feeling this way, don't you think it's funny that these laws are only being implemented on one type of gender, us as women? You know what I mean? Like, do you not think it's weird if you're a woman watching this, if you're a man watching this, that these laws are not presented upon them?
And
that's what's really irritating to me. A man would never, I'm so actually upset, a man would never fucking ever let this stand.
Oh, ever. Like,
and I'm not saying that women want to let this stand either. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying at all. But the way that we have been disempowered, like, as...
No, it's disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
And I just have to give a little comedic relief. I saw the funniest fucking meme that was like, if men had to get abortions, they could get it at an ATM. Like, and that is literally the funniest and truest thing ever, you know?
Right. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, let's talk about that real quick. Let's actually talk about, so people are trying to put laws on women to get abortions. Why don't we just give every single man in this world a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Because those are irreversible.
Yeah,
They're
reversible.
They can be reversed.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, but you don't like it when people tell you what to do with your body, huh?
Oh, a man don't like that.
Yada.
Oh.
No, it's disgusting.
So you don't like when people try to put fingers and laws upon your sexual organs.
What the hell is your problem? And
fascinating.
What's more frustrating, because there's layers to this shit. You know what I mean? There's so many layers.
So
and we're just going to
many
dig on the layers that come up to my mind because it's endless. For this Gemini moon, for these air moons, the idea is just
they're going to come up.
No, literally, truly, because I feel like it's crazy that they want women, all women, fuck abortions. Like, you're going to have the baby. You know what I mean? I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
And it's wild because we live in the country that has the absolute worst healthcare in the whole entire world. You want women to put their lives at risk, but you want them to be in debt for a child they didn't want to have. They might even die on the operating table, but they're still going to be in debt. Like, I just don't understand.
Teacher.
They don't even... Hold on. Hold on, pupil.
Because I'm waiting to be called on. I am waiting to be called on.
Thank you so much, Sad. Thank you for waiting. But yeah, I think it's just absolutely fucking weird.
No, I couldn't agree more. And can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I feel like it's feeling like a forced birth to me.
No, it definitely is.
It's feeling like you need me to have a baby for whatever reason. Because also as a black woman, I know specifically for me that the mortality rate in child care is way worse.
Oh, it totally is.
So I'm feeling extra weird about the fact that you don't want to let me have any type of say, and so you're gonna force me to have a baby. You're not gonna believe me when I'm in pain. You're not gonna help me if for whatever reason I lose my job.
They don't care.
So you only care when the baby's in the womb or when this baby can literally go to war for you. That's the only time you give a fuck about my baby.
When they're 18 and they can actually join the army.
It's the only time.
And they can gaslight them into it.
Noted.
No, truly. But also, let's talk about the fact that they barely give women maternity leave. Like, truly.
Yeah.
And what does that come back to, kids? Capitalism.
Yes.
Like, they want you to
leave,
get up and work.
Childcare.
Like, as soon as you fucking give your child, they're ready for you to get up and work.
They don't give a fuck about your bonding time.
No, they don't.
There's a lot of fucked up shit happening right now. I always want our space to be a place of comfort, obviously, but also a place of inspiration too. Like I said, please, if you can, go out and protest this weekend. Please let your voice be known. Even if you can't go out and protest, like share your opinions with somebody who maybe doesn't know them, right? Like who goes against what you normally feel. Like try and branch this knowledge and this language out that is supportive to us women and our reproductive rights, because like this is, I hate to say it like this, but if like this is just the beginning. Like if things get bad, like they can get really, really bad.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, yes,
like that.
If you're a man watching and you are a man who loves / respects women, now's your, like I said this, now's the time to stand up for us.
Especially
when
for
it comes to our rights. Like, it's not just going to be the fight. Like, yeah, it's not just going to be our fight as women. Like, we need the men that actually value and love us to stand up with us and 100%. For us. 100%. Like, that is so, so, so important. And I agree, Maya. Like, at the end of the day, this is a lot. But sometimes you need to face the facts. You need to realize what's happening, and it can be too much to handle sometimes. And at the end of the day, if you are someone who gets anxious in crowds, who you don't like going to protest because it can feel like it's a bit too much, but you do have all these feelings, okay. Just to add on to what Maya's saying, yes, you don't have to go out there. Educate yourself. And if you are educated, express yourself. And if you don't like to express yourself on social media, yes, talk to someone about it. Talk to someone new about it. And the more you educate yourself and do the research and understand things, the more you feel comfortable talking to people about it. I think a lot of times 100%. As people, we feel scared to speak up when it comes to serious things because we don't want to sound stupid. We don't want people to judge us. People just don't want to feel dumb for saying the wrong thing. They don't want people to come for them, but you have to be courageous enough. When it's about things that matter, again, it goes back to how easily accessible it is for you to do the research and understand things.
Truly. Yeah. Truly. I mean, I feel like I was reading so many amazing stories just even on Twitter of women speaking to their mothers about their experiences of why they personally had to have an abortion. And I think the most beautiful thing was seeing a lot of women speak up as to, I had this abortion so I could have this beautiful family. Yeah. And that was something that was so beautiful and personal to me, because I feel like a lot of people, of course, like to have this negative connotation around abortion. Not of course, or like whatever it may be, whatever their reason may be, there could be a negative connotation around it. But like there's so many personal private choices as to why someone may decide that, and quite frankly, it's none of your business. It's the whole thing that I feel about this.
It's a privacy issue.
It's private.
They don't have to give you a good reason. They don't want it. They don't want it.
Whatever you
imagine
need,
if someone told you, it's
not my business.
Like, it's obviously not the same thing, but imagine someone told you this is when you can pee. That's literally the same thing. Yeah. It's your body. You get to decide what you want to do with it. Like, truly, you guys, you do. And I want men especially to understand, as a woman, when you get pregnant and you have to stay pregnant, your life changes. It doesn't matter what job you just got. It doesn't matter that you have to go travel here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are now pregnant. Yes, you're going to have a baby, so you better be fucking ready, because once that baby comes, your hormones are going to change. You're not going to look the same. You're going to have to figure out how to get back to the right state of mind to do all the things you love doing before you were pregnant. These things should be up to you. You should decide whether you want to take that risk, whether you are willing to embrace that change, because at the end of the day, it's going to affect you more than anybody. So the fact that other people are telling you what you can and cannot do, how is that any of your business? I'm the one that has to live my life.
It's not.
It's as simple as that, you guys. I shouldn't have to go and explain it any further. How you feel is up to you, and you are entitled to that. I'm not going around telling people they should and should not get abortions, because it's up to them.
It's up to them. It's their private motherfucking business. It's none of my fucking business.
It's the same thing as someone asking you how much you make. None of your fucking business.
None of business.
Literally. Literally. Actually.
You hear me? Send your business.
And it's so funny. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because when it comes to periods and sex, people are so weird about talking about, oh my God, you're on your period. Stop talking about that. Oh, TMI. But you better not get pregnant. You better not get
this.
You better not get pregnant, though.
Fucking talk about this.
Are you gonna get an abortion? Are you getting an abortion? You better not get an abortion, though. You're so weird about tampons and periods and period sex. But you want to tell people to keep a baby for, shut up.
Especially because when a woman gets on their period, this just triggers something really gross to me. And how some men are like, well, you're being really bitchy right now. You're being very emotional right now. And like this type of narrative, if you feel that way about me when I'm on my period, oh honey, you can't even imagine what I'm going to be when I'm fucking pregnant. Can't even imagine.
I can't.
The monster that will become. You know what I mean? Especially in the eyes, that the way that people are communicating, in the sense that I'm trying to like paint the picture of. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's disgusting to me, because really pregnancy and all of this is it is a beautiful thing, but every woman has a choice to decide if they want that for themselves.
And also it's different for every woman.
Completely different. It's not always fucking rainbows and sunshine, right? Yeah. And let's also not neglect the fact of, obviously, women who try to have pregnancies and they miscarriage, or sometimes more often than I think we like to think of, the women who who have been on birth control and they have pregnancies that you literally cannot carry the baby. Yeah. You can't carry the baby, right? These other ways that you try and prevent women to keep from having babies now makes you have. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it is such a fucked up complex that if anyone, I truly feel like when anyone has anything to say, I'm just like, shut up. Like, I get so pissed off because you have no right to say anything about anyone's body. And men can't even fathom this because there's nothing about that for them.
At the end of the day, how can you resonate and how can you be empathetic towards something that someone else went through that you've never experienced? Like, you know what I mean?
It's hard for a lot of people. It really is.
And not even just about that. Like, about anything. At the end of the day, if I'm talking to someone about my trauma, if it's someone that went through something similar, obviously I'm going to feel more comfortable with them because they went through something similar. Whereas when I'm talking to someone that has never gone through what I've gone through, yes, I do have to do the extra work. Yes, I do have to express myself more to try to get them to understand that.
Teach you.
And at the end of the day, I don't do that with everyone because I don't feel the need to and I don't have the energy for it. If it's someone that I am friends with or that I love, maybe I'll do the work and be like, this is why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. But I'm not entitled to do that. And if I feel like you're not going to get it, I am not going to fucking force myself to make you get it. And that's how I feel about women's rights, is that, like, at the end of the day, we can try and help people understand it, people, aka men, but it's so annoying that we even have to, because no matter what, you are not going to get it. Even the men that are for us, truly, we really appreciate it, and we need you. We love that you value our rights. Thank you. But at the end of the day, even you will still not get it.
You can.
That's what I'm really trying to say. So,
truly.
So just understand us and value our right to privacy is ultimately what I want people to understand.
Yes. And
it doesn't have to go further than that. We don't have to give you the nitty-gritty details of why we are against, what I mean?
We don't.
Abortion bans.
Right. And
we are, because it's a privacy issue. None of your business.
None of your fucking business. Don't have to explain more.
That's it.
Really.
We honestly would love it if you guys comment down below with your experiences when it comes to, honestly, anyone telling you what you can and cannot do with your body. Like, this is an open conversation down here. If you ever felt frustrated when it comes to people telling you what or what not to do, even if it doesn't have to do with your body, anytime you felt frustrated when people have told you what you can and cannot do with your life, we would love to hear it, because I want you guys to understand and resonate with the fact that is exactly what is happening right now. Yes. You know? And it's frustrating when anyone outside of you tells you what to do. So we love you guys so, so much. We know this conversation was a little bit more serious at the end than usual, but this is just who we are. We're going to talk about what's happening in
affects
our
us.
life, and this is what affects us. And we know it affects a lot of you guys as well. So we appreciate you guys being here when it comes to any type of conversation we're having. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have any and every topic discussed here.
100%.
As long as we feel passionate about it.
Yes. And I hope you guys know that we love you. We are in this fight with you. You know what I mean? And I hope that you just feel, yes, angry, but also inspired by our conversation to go out and do something. Because at the end of the day, like I said, this isn't set in stone yet. We still have power as women, as men. So, like, what are we going to do with this energy? I hope this inspires you to move, to do something with this, okay? Because, like, we don't have to accept it.
Yeah.
All right?
When it comes to everything, y'all, like, one of the things I really want to accomplish on any platform I have, and even in my personal life before I had a platform, I love empowering people.
Yes.
Like, no matter what the cause is, no matter what it is, I want to make people feel confident in their ability to create their ideal reality. Because that is what you deserve. And that's all I've been striving to do in my life. And that's what I want for all the people I love, which includes you. Go after the things you want. Believe in the reality of your dreams, because that is what you deserve. All right.
Hell yeah.
We love y'all so much.
So
We're gonna
much.
post our socials somewhere over here.
Push through
we
this
are
crazy
Charmed and
energy,
Dangerous
honeys.
on Instagram. If you want to know all the spelling, if you're listening, go to our YouTube channel in the description box. All of our socials are down there. We post our YouTube videos every Monday and Thursday, unless we're taking a break. Yes, we're taking a break. It's been an intense-ass week.
It's fucking eclipse season,
Truly.
okay?
So you guys take care of yourselves, too.
Please, because we're trying to
love
take care of
y'all so
ourselves.
much.
It's rough. We
And
love you
also,
so much.
Sorry for posting the podcast video late, but we needed some time to process. So we hope you guys can understand. We love you guys so much.
Yeah.
Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.